Now, let's see. Okay, and we're starting the show over. We're going to start this show back over where we started because my microphone quit working. It's going to be one of these days. Tech issues. All right, I want to welcome you all back to the show, guys, today. James here, your host on the Dragon Blogger side. Now, you guys probably just literally sat through with an hour and a half of me doing Jackery power stations. Well, now we're going to be doing a bunch of other products at great deals and great price points. We're going to start the show off with the EF EcoFlow 160 watt solar panel. Now, we have Nate doing a video over here of it in actually form connected to the EcoFlow Delta 2. Now, this device is an IP68 rating, of course, fully waterproof, water resistant, and does have a kickstand and setup. That kickstand is fully adjustable to allow you to set it up and, of course, get the perfect lighting setting. Now, with this should allow you to get anywhere from 21 to 22% efficiency in converting light to power to your power station. It is, of course, made from nice, beautiful, high-efficiency monocrystalline solar cells. Now, it does feature, of course, a nice, excellent conversion rate. It does come with the cabling to connect up to this actual device. The IP68 rating is going to allow you to set it out in the rain and not have to worry about it. It's not going to hurt the device whatsoever. Now, it is a nice and robust and very durable with an ETFE film that, of course, encapsulated the monocrystalline solar cells, which makes it waterproof and, of course, dust-proof and dust-resistant. Now, with it, of course, it does weigh about 15 pounds. It is about 26 inches folded up. When you unfold it, it's going to go a lot longer with that. Now, it has what's called an XT60i cable. The XT60i cable, you do need to make sure that it is compatible with the device that you're actually connecting it to. This device is 47% off today, normally a $459 or $449 product. It is $239. Now, you're seeing Nate set that down and connect it up to, of course, the Delta 2 right there, and it's actually connected up and converting that power and charging. It's going to tell you, of course, how to use it. If you have the Delta 2, it's going to take anywhere from 8 to 16 hours to fully charge it. If you have the River 2, anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. If you have the River Max, anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. And if you have the River 2, anywhere from 2.5 to 5 hours, depending on the station you have. Now, because it is, of course, a very beautiful cabling, that beautiful cable that does, of course, allow you to connect up to other pieces with the XT60i cable, just make your station allows for that cabling connection. Really beautiful, nice, of course, waterproof solar panel from EcoFlow for you right there if you're looking for something like that. Sheila, back to back, you have no clue. My final show ends at 10:30 tonight. I was actually just fighting technical issues, Sheila. So I was setting up that right there. If you guys don't know what that is, that's the back shot. Let me wave to you guys over there. See? I have a wireless camera set up over there. And I'm hoping that wireless camera will stay charged and running for this show for the product I need to showcase and show you guys. So I was actually fighting that. Now, we're going to show you guys a product from ShareGeek or ShareGeek. This is a cool product. This is a product Phil wants. Now, I still own this product. I tell you guys all the time I have it. Most of you probably think I don't, but I do. This is, of course, a 25,000 milliamp power bank. This little power bank is called the Storm 2. Inside this, you're going to have a user manual. The user manual is going to show you guys how to use the device. It's going to show you guys what the on-screen display does and everything in between with that. It's also going to come with a USB-C to USB-C cable. This cable is a 100 watt pass-through cable. Very beautiful coloring as well with that. And I'm going to cough off and on, and I'm going to apologize, guys, because I cannot mute my microphone quick enough. It comes with a very, very thick and durable case. This case actually has drawstrings, can be perfect for your D&D dice. Actually has the name and logo on it. Now, the power bank itself is actually larger than some of the others you see, but it is, of course, a see-through housing case. Now, this is actually cool because you can actually see the LiFePO Force or the lithium belt cells inside. Those are actually cool little cells. They are see-through and very compact and very beautiful. Now, normally this device is like $200. It's 22% off, so it's $154. Now, remember, guys, I said it has an on-screen display. We're actually going to try and power it up. It actually might be dead, so it does need charge. Now, 25,600 milliamp power bank on this device. It actually has dual USB-C ports. The 100-watt port, of course, is on the side, and it's going to allow for a 100-watt pass-through on the side, and it also has a second USB-C port. Above that is a USB-A port and a DC round plug. Now, the on-screen display that's right over here is going to allow you guys to see your USB-C ports. It's going to see what ports are plugged in. It's also going to allow you to see the DC in and out ports. It's going to allow you to see the voltage that's being drawn through those ports as well. It'll show you guys the current amperage draw. It'll show you guys the battery board of the temperature of the batteries that are inside this. It's also going to show you guys the operating hours as well with that. Now, it shows you guys the resistors and everything in the circuitry. This is a really, really talkable piece. This piece is actually phenomenally well done. It's so cool. I love this thing. I cannot believe I did not charge it up, though. It definitely needed charged. It's been sitting for a year in a drawer. It doesn't get used a lot because it's a conversational piece. And I like to just throw it in the face of Phil that I still have this and he doesn't. I love this. This is actually really cool. 100-watt charging capable, guys. It's going to allow you to do a lot of stuff. 25,600 milliamps means you can actually charge your iPhone 14 multiple times. You think an iPhone 14 is about 4,000 milliamps. So you're going to get, of course, multiple charges off of that. You guys can do, like, let's say your iPhone 18 watts, 4 to 5 charges off of this. Your MacBook, about an hour and a half to about 45 watts. Your iPad, about 30 watts. This would be great for a laptop, drones, GoPros, DSLRs, Nintendo Switches. This is perfectly set. You will be able to charge your MacBook Pro from 0 to 50% in under 41 minutes off of this device. So it is very capable of doing that. Now, multi-port connection. If you're using all three connections, 65 watts to USB-C 1, 25 watts to each of the other plugs. So really cool, very, very amazing option right here. This is an amazing product, and honestly, that see-through casing is actually cool. From ShareGeek. Yeah, definitely, I must be. You're correct, Sheila. I have to be 100% totally crazy to be here that long. All right. Hands on time. All right. For the men or ladies that want to just get rid of that unsightly stubble on their face, not me. All right, not me. We're going to show you guys the Ulike laser hair removal tool. Now, this is, of course, a newer product. This is the Ulike X. The Ulike X plug-in IPL hair removal tool is meant for the men. This one's actually geared towards the men for certain usages, which is kind of cool. Inside this package is actually a laser hair removal tool that is going to be very, very nice for you. Pop it open, be greeted with, of course, this beautiful packaging. Has their #1 logo, right? That #1 logo is actually the user manual. Pops out. You guys don't need the user manual, let's be honest. Be like me. Just start using it. Now, it does come with, of course, this very beautiful white carrying bag. So once you pull it out of the box, you guys can use the carrying bag. It is see-through, drawstring, lightweight, and portable, but also very, very strong. Inside here, you're also going to be greeted with, of course, this beautiful one-time use razor. Actually, it's for one person, and it's going to allow you to do that. So it does come with that razor to do your first shave. It's also going to come with, of course, some nice, stylish sunglasses that fold all the way out and make you hide from the world. No one can see that I am tired. Now, it's also going to protect your guys' eyes from that laser when you're actually doing the laser removal. Fold it back up, and put it away, right? So we're going to fold it. Why is it not wanting to fold today? It doesn't want to fold up. It doesn't. There we go. So fold it up, put it away, you're good to go. The laser removal tool has actually got a cooling technology that's going to be called the ice cooling. So it has ice cooling technology. It is, of course, a two-piece plug and play, so you actually have the wall plug piece and the adapter plug that's going to plug into, of course, the power modular. Now, on this, you have, of course, the device. This is the device that's going to allow you to go through the multiple modes and, of course, the usages with this. Now, it's going to do about 2 times efficiency, 10-minute full body treatment. It's an 0.6 inch window on the front, of course, with this. This is going to be great for like your facial hair stubbles if you want to get rid of it, your armpits, your legs, and everything else in between. As you guys know, I grow beards, so this is not for my face. The cooling technology is going to allow it to cool down to about 61 degrees Fahrenheit, where most of them are over 100 degrees. So you have the cooling with this. Now this will work on light skin up to about medium brown tones. Darker than that is not going to work or target that with this. Now it's also going to target certain hair colors like black hair, brown hair, light brown hairs. Not good for your red hair or light blonde. It's not going to target that or even gray hair. So my gray beard, not going to get targeted. Has, of course, 3 modes. Fast mode, which is for fine and quick touch-ups or fine hair. Normal mode, which is going to be like your chest, your back, your legs, and arms. Or high mode for your face or armpits. High mode means it's got to target deeper because your hair grows a lot more in those areas. Once you pop it in there, you'll tap it and it'll start going and zap, 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 zap. Do you guys want to see this in action? Is that what everybody wants to see? Do you guys want to literally see me target my skin and go like, you know, hey, let's try it? Let's see if we can actually do this. This might work. Let's see if this has got enough power. Let's see if this station's got enough power, Captain. So, let's see. What I can tell you is the 240 power station does not have enough power to actually do that. So we're going to have to grab something a little bit bigger. Let's grab the 600 plus. You guys are making me do things that I just don't feel properly about. All right. 600 plus is powered in. It's on. We're going to plug it in. You're going to now see me, of course, come over here. Screen is now on. It is lit up. We can change the mode and the styling of devices with this, right? When we hit the side, of course, the light comes on and it's going to activate. I'm going to actually change that piece into normal mode, and we're going to target our skin. Just like that. That's literally all you're going to do. Now, the cool part is that area I was already targeting was already shaved from a while back, and it has not grown back from me using this. So that's all there is to this. That's all it's going to take. Guys, do your body. Get rid of your hair if you really want to. You like laser hair removal tool, the X for the minute. Yeah, here we go. Thanks, Sheila. Smell burnt hair. Is that normal? Is the hair normal? Should you be smelling burnt hair? Maybe I didn't shave all the way properly. Simple little piece, guys. Just had to show it to you. That's actually a good price point. Normally it's like $4.29. I think it's like 28% off today, so not a bad deal for this. Let's see if I can get this to pop down in here. I feel like you guys should make me do things like this. You like... Can't go wrong, guys. Cool little piece. Now, yes, it can be used on men or women. Don't let it just because it's targeted towards the men that the women can't use this. I mean, why not get rid of your mustache as well? Ooh, shots fired. Alright, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Is my hair ever going to grow back there? I think up next we got us H11 vacuum, cordless vacuum. James here, and today we're taking a look at this very cool little hand vacuum. My earbud quit working already. From Eufy. This is their H11 cordless hand vac. Weighs a little under 2 pounds, about 1.2 pounds of course. It does have, of course, standard mode and eco mode with this actually in hand. It's going to give you 2 different battery lives with that if you want. About 5,500 strong PA suction. It does have this cool little cover. The cover does come off, and you're going to be greeted with, of course, the nozzle. Now, to do that, you're going to pop that nozzle open, and this is where you're going to be greeted with, of course, the filtration system. Pull that out, and you guys can clean that out, and this is how you're going to empty the debris bin, of course, as well. You'll put that back in, you'll grab your device, and you'll just literally slide it back on, and you're good to go. Inside this kit, you'll also get this crevice tool. The crevice tool does have, of course, the brush tool that does slide down as well, and it can come off if you guys need, so you can take it off or back on. That's actually cool to give you that reach crevice tool. Now, to use the crevice tool, you'll literally just slide it in, and you're good to go. You'll literally hit the power button, it'll come on right there, and it'll have an indication of the battery level. On the bottom is going to be your charging cable right there, of course, as well. Now, I wished it was USB-C. It's a micro. Now, it is micro USB, guys, charging capable, so that's what it's going to take to do that. It does come with the cabling, so you have that options. Now, this is a nice little one that's going to work out well for getting in, of course, the areas. It does do a great amount of suction, so you don't have to worry about that. And, of course, you see the cough drops. That's because, well, I had a cough then and I have a cough now. Now, with this is actually a really nice colored white one, and it does, of course, come in other colors if you need. The H11 is going to do very well. It's perfect for cars, you know, quick cleanups, or in vice versa. It does have a good amount of suction and a great battery charge rate. The actual cool part about it is let's be honest, it's Eufy, so Eufy really stands behind their products. If you have a problem with it, they will help you out. It's actually 55% off today. That's actually a really great deal at $35 for a little vacuum like this. Now, we have the black and purple one in the carousel. I was showing you guys the white one, but there is also a frosted mint green as well on top of that. Now, like I said, though, 1 pound package, 5,500 PA strong suction, 2-in-1 crevice tools, and of course the charging capability. You can technically use it while it's plugged in as well if you needed to. The washable HEPA filter is actually really great as well. This is a beautiful little piece that's going to help do the pet hair, hard to reach crumb areas in your cars, or just inside your kids' beds. If you've never looked inside your kids' beds, don't do it now because you're going to get scared. Mud clumps from boots? You like mud clumps from boots, huh? What is with you and the mud clumps from boots? Why are you stomping around in the mud? Come on, Sheila. You're out there stomping around in the mud just all willy-nilly and stuff. Alright, James here, and today we're taking a look at... You guys heard it, it's a James here video. This is the 11 Max RoboVac from Eufy. This is a really, really beautiful one, the 11S. It's the actual super thin variation of this. Now, it's 48% off today. It's $129. What I can talk about, super slim profile, Boost IQ technologies. Now, this will actually do and can determine hardwood floors to carpet floors, and will change the suction between those areas. Now, literally less than 3 pounds. It is a lithium-ion rechargeable battery, and it does have a controller to control the device. Now, with the 2.8-inch profile, it's less than 3 inches, so it can fit pretty much wherever you want. It can actually capable of running over 100 minutes on, of course, a hardwood floor. When you move to carpet, it's going to take a little bit more suction, so it'll actually take less runtime. Now, with, of course, the Boost IQ can actually determine within 1.5 seconds to determine which suction you need. It does have, of course, a cleaning tool to clean out the pieces, has an edging tool, and it has, of course, mapping technologies. Now the mapping technologies and of course that dustbin that is removable is actually simple and easy to be used with this as well. Now quiet cleaning means you guys don't really hear it, but it is running. Now the 55 decibels of sound is actually a little bit noticeable, but not too noticeable that it's going to bug everybody. It's got what's called drop sensing technology, where it's going to determine that there's an edge and it's actually going to move around. You can actually do what's called tread lightly, where it's going to clean the edging of the place, or you can do, of course, mapping out your house. When you map out your house, you can determine no-go zones, cleaning zones, or every vice versa. Inside the package, you're going to get a charging base, you're going to get the charging cable, you're going to get a remote control, 2 AA batteries, the cleaning brush, the side edge tool, and of course the user manuals and the vacuum. Now right there's the remote control. It's going to allow you to pick and choose what you're using or what actual variations that you're actually using it from as well, which is kind of cool. What I can tell you is my earbud keeps dropping out, so I should have grabbed different earbuds today because we're going to have, of course, sound issues throughout this whole show. Now, right there, guys, you can do, of course, whatever mode of vacuuming you need. You can actually send it back to the home base to charge, or you can manually move the robot yourself with that remote. That's a phenomenal product at a price point of this range. Literally $129 for a robot vacuum like this. It's not really heard of. And the quality, because Eufy, I mean, honestly, Eufy makes a great quality product. Bunch of very amazing products that work well. Now, yes, you have the remote control, but yes, it can actually be connected up to an app and blah, blah, blah. You have all of that on hand. It's a well done RoboVac of the sort. Right there, the 11S Max is a good option. Any questions about the 11S Max? Justin's telling me I need to be doing this about 3 to 5 minutes per product. Unfortunately, some of these products don't take that long. We might have to loop back around or talk about other stuff with this. Now, guys, Eufy RoboVacs, very, very cool. And they do have very big prime deals on these pieces. So, great little price point right there for you with the RoboVac or a hand vacuum of the sort. If that is not the variation of RoboVac you want, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni RoboVac might be an option for you. Now, this is a mopping vacuuming system with 8,000 PA strong suction.
The Eufy X10.
Now, this, of course, is the Eufy X10 Pro that Sheila did for us, but I'm going to talk about it because I actually know the product. This device does have mapping technology, LiDAR system, and inside the LiDAR mapping system, you can actually map up the whole house. Now, with this, it has an all-in-one station for daily maintenance. It can actually self-wash itself. It can actually, of course, self-clean itself, self-drying itself, self-emptying, and self-refilling the liquid for the mopping. It does have 2 large round mopping pads that can actually determine what type of floor and surface you're on. If it notices that it's on a wet or surface, it can actually run at 180 RPMs for high-speed rotating mopping. Now, it can actually do carpet detection within 12 millimeters of the mop, so it can actually notice that it's there and lift up the piece for you, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, I'm not really sure what's going on and why everybody is... Alright, I'm going to ignore that. My phone's going off. There's got to be a package downstairs. Now, it can recognize and avoid over 100 plus obstacles from shoes to your pets to Legos to phone cables and so on. It's got what's called Customizable AI Map 3.0. The Customizable Map I 3.0 is going to do that LiDAR mapping so you can actually pick and choose what room you're in. It can actually do what's called no-go zones or quiet zones. You can also pick and choose which areas that it vacuums. Let's say you don't want it to vacuum your bedroom until 10 a.m. after you're gone. You set that up and you're good to go. Then you can set up, let's say, the living room while everybody's sleeping to vacuum at 3 a.m. in the morning. The best part is if you have cats, it's going to make your cats start running and, go crazy, or even your dog. So, hey, it's going to wake you up at 3 a.m. Where you want it to have a no-go zone, it means it will determine that the area of no-go will not vacuum that area, such as, let's say, a baby's crib. So it's not going to bump into the baby's crib with that. And that's actually really cool. Now, the app is completely free. The app will determine where you're vacuuming, what times you're doing it. It will also determine it and where it actually draws up the map of your house. Not only can it do that, it will also determine when or if you need to actually replace pieces of the device. It can also allow you to set up and actually determine when to empty or refill the bin, or when to recharge this device. It can also go in and actually determine the suction of the area that needs to be done, or the amount of water that needs to be tossed on the hardwood floors with this. Now, it also will do what's called zone mapping. So maybe you have a first and second floor. You can do zone mapping. The only problem with that is you will have to move the actual device up to that second floor zoning, because it cannot be determined or cannot climb stairs. Yeah, Pumpkin will not allow it. Hazel just runs through the house and just evacuates. Yeah, I'm sure she does. Quit scaring Hazel. Now, right there, guys, you're seeing Sheila go through all of those detections in the opposite of that piece. It's got a lot of product in there. I'm going to take a sip of water. Well, Mountain Dew. Yeah, the mapping is awesome in these vacuums. I actually love the mapping, the LiDAR system and the mapping on them. It works really, really well. Now, with that is, of course, going back to itself to charge up and set, and you're good to go. Really beautiful piece right there. Now, that is 3 different options from Eufy, from the H11 hand vac for cars, or the L11S Max RoboVac with Boost IQ, or the X10 Pro omnidirectional. Now, we're going to show you guys, I believe, the Fantech X8. I've had this product. I think this might be a Nakata video. Let's see. Oh,
James here, and today we're taking a...
I'm going to say it. This might be some of the longer videos for a air compressor that did not need to be made this long. This was back when James thought every last detail needed to be done when it needed to be done. This is the X8 tire inflator. This X8 tire inflator has actually worked for multiple years of usage for my kit. It's gotten us through a bunch of tires that needed paired up. Now, the X8 is actually a very, very amazing tire inflator at 20% off today for a $39 deal. Now, with it, there's a 10% clippable coupon as well on top of this. Now, with this device, it will actually do up to 150 psi air compression, can inflate tires, basketballs, airs, or even balloons if you really want to. Where we're going to get into it does have a nice large screen. The screen's actually going to show you guys the battery level that's left, the indication of the tire and pressure that's on it, and it's also going to allow you to click through the modes. You can do motorcycle mode, that's going to do automatically 26 to 43 psi. Car mode's 25 to 50 psi. Bicycle mode's 30 to 145 psi, or basketball mode from 4 to 16 psi. Now, it does come with a carrying bag, the charging cable, and all the actual inflating tips that you're going to need with this. When you want to, you can also put it in, of course, manual mode. Manual mode's going to allow you to put it from anywhere from 0 to 150 psi. Your targeted speed or targeted air pressure is going to be met, and once it's met, it will shut itself off. Hey, they are definitely more informative, but gosh, sometimes I just don't know. It's a tire inflator. Like, I could have did this a lot quicker, but I did a full unboxing, which we don't do anymore. There's your carrying bag. Now, where I was getting at, guys, is in under 37 seconds, you should be able to inflate a tire from 28 psi to 35 psi in less than 37 seconds. It's actually quite quick for this. Now, the tire inflator is approximately 6 inches long, so it's not super long, but long enough that it'll actually reach most areas that you need to reach it in. Now it is of course at 1.5 psi accuracy, so it can give or take about a pound of pressure, determining if it's accurate or not with this. Now what you're going to see is I'm still sitting here going on through, showing you guys the packaging, showing you guys of course the inflator, and I'm like, oh look, this is where you're going to screw it in. Oh, there's a flashlight. Now there is a flashlight on this, guys. Of course, powering it up, switching through the modes, nice and lightweight, very portable. I left the inflator hose on it. You guys might want to take it off. That way you guys don't keep bending it or cracking it or whatever. But we leave it on, start adjusting it, manually moving it, and everything else in between. Right there is we're showing you guys the modes, bouncing through the modes, and then of course the indications. Fanatec pumps are very, very beautifully well done. My daughter still has this in her car, still uses this on this car right here to this date. If you guys know anything about the Chrysler 200s and their aluminum rims, you'll know that the inflation area, or where the tire pressure reader, corrodes and allows air to leak through. They didn't use proper gaskets. New age tech for pumps. No, it's time to show you guys my ugly feet. And that's why I set it down and walked away, so you guys can actually see my ugly feet. What? You guys, they're not that ugly. You guys are mean. The Fanatec X8, cool little piece right there. Alright, let's get into... Today we're taking a look at projectors. We're going to talk about a very cool projector from Eufy. This is the Anchor Nebula. James, we evolved. Do we? Do we? I did not evolve from the ugly feet. Alright, this is the Anchor Nebula capsule projector. This is the original projector capsule. This is 100 ANSI lumens brightness. It is a 360 degree speaker mode. Does do and will do a 100-inch picture. Now, it has a 4-hour battery life on low power setting. On normal setting, about 2.5-hour runtime. Now, with this, it's going to do, of course, only 480p at 854 resolution with 480p. Now, it is, of course, Android 7.1. Android 7.1 is going to allow you to have access to multiple thousands of apps and thousands upon thousands of movies on hand. Now, copyright protected content from Hulu, Netflix, and stuff cannot be mirrored from your phones. You will have to download the apps and connect the apps up into this. It has Android 7.1, so do not worry about that. Now, it does have 360 degree Dolby Digital speakers that are built in. Can actually be controlled from an app, so you can actually run the app through the Nebula Connect app. Loads of connections, 100-inch screen, and of course makes it easy for a family date night or just day showing outside. Where it's going to get kind of cool, anywhere from 40-inch to 100-inch screen, 400 to 1 contrast ratio, 480p. It is a digital laser projector with LED. Now, it does have manual focus, auto keystone correction, an HDMI input, and of course a micro USB port. Now, it does have Bluetooth connectability and Wi-Fi connection as well. Now, where it's going to be is it actually has what's called a quad-core A7 smartphone chipset for the CPU. It also has a GPU, an Adreno 304, which is a great little GPU graphics processor. It does come with 1 GB of DDR4, and of course has 8 GB of eMMC² hard drive space, or SSD, built in. Now, it is a 5200 milliamp battery, 3.85 volts. It has, of course, a 5-watt speaker with 360 degree sound. Now, your Wi-Fi connectability is an 802.11a-b-g-n dual frequency with 2.4 and 5G connectability. Now, you also have Bluetooth 4.0 in dual mode, so you have the Bluetooth 4.0 with about 80 feet of connectability, all right? 80 feet is where it's about with this. Bluetooth 5.2 and higher is going to be about 90 feet or more. Now, that's unobstructable viewing range. The Android 7.1 is going to give you about, 4 hours in battery mode, 2.5 hours in standby mode. Music play is just a Bluetooth speaker, about 30 hours of playtime, or connect it in and play it for an unlimited amount of time. you're going to get about 30,000 hours of lamp life through this actual projector. You're seeing it on my wall without, of course, a projection screen. The curtains are slightly open. If you are in a darker setting, it's going to look a lot brighter. Now, Mario is what I was playing. It's not the world's brightest game, but it is bright enough to show you guys in action on a wall. Perfectly well done projector at $239. Now, remember though, if this is not the one they want, they also have what's called the Nebula Capsule Air, which is a brand new product. I really would love to have the Nebula Capsule Air to show you guys that. That's like 150 ANSI lumens, Google TV with Netflix built in. Of course, battery life's about 2 hours on eco mode and all that other cool stuff. They also have the Nebula Capsule 3 and the Nebula Capsule 3 Laser as well. So a lot of different variations, different cool projectors. This one is about $239 at a great price point today. If you guys are looking for something like that, definitely check it out. Now, we're going to move over into the land of Govee. If you guys don't know, there's Govee lights all around us. We're going to be showing you guys the Govee Christmas lights. These are actually a string light set. It's actually those string lights on that ladder over there. That is the Govee Christmas lights. It's 66 feet of lighting. It's 200 LEDs. It is an RGB WIC lighting with this. Now, I think we are possibly showing you guys...
Extra.
We are. So this is going to be a Sheila video. She actually just did this product, so it's kind of cool. We're going to let this video play for you guys. Now, this is actually really cool string lights that you guys can string up your deck. You guys can string up your Christmas trees. Pretty much a lot of different settings. It is, of course, waterproof, water resistant. It can be set outside. It has full access to the app, guys. So, waiting for the carousel to switch. With the app, you're going to have full access and control of over the lighting, over 130 preset scenes. It also has voice and app control with a clear wire of wrapping. Now, 130 plus scenes is going to give you a lot of usability through this device. It also has what's called AI generation with lighting effects. Guys, you can do AI where you can talk to it and actually tell it what to design, and it will design that piece, which is kind of cool that you can actually do that. Now, you have all of the usability with this, the connectability, and all the decorative usability as well for this product on hand. You also have, of course, standard lighting effects. You guys can do, of course, flashing, non-flashing. This set is 25% off today, $74.99 for the 66 foot. You can get a 99-foot section or a 164-foot section as well. This would be great for like doing your yard trees. So if you guys have a yard tree, you guys could do a yard tree as well. IP65 waterproof, which means it is waterproof to a point, can be used down to minus 20 Celsius of degrees with this operating temperature. The it's an IP44 adapter. The IP44 adapter cannot be immersed in water. You want to protect the adapter, which is your Bluetooth controller and, of course, the connector. They have lead seeds, and I can call them that because it's... So with it, guys, it's a really great piece. And like I said, I use those lights right back there, and you guys can see them in action with that. Now, the app. We can kind of go into the app. The app is, of course, Govee. Govee will work all of their products inside this app without a problem. You have full access to this, and we can run everything with that on hand. Now, of course, right there, you guys can see we have, of course, the tree lit up, and we can go into standard colors. We have standard colored mode. We can put it in game mode. Game mode is going to be like sound waves, where it's going to start reacting and moving to my voice in game mode. Sensitivity can go up higher, and we can actually change out, or, of course, the difficulty of the game mode and everything in between. I can do, of course, clap mode, where I'm like clapping and it's going to change. The problem with that is it's a little funky because I'm not sitting too close with it. Scene modes, we can actually just start changing out the scenes and, of course, changing the variations of those lights. Now, right there, you guys can see the different colors and patterns moving with that. We can do also Halloween mode, where it's going to start changing the modes to Halloween and effects. There are so many scenes that they're always adding scenes to it on hand with that. Now, we had it set to just orange because it's Halloween and my wife wanted orange lights, so that's where it's sat with the orange. We can do standard white lighting as well with this, or you can adjust the brightness up and down on there. It's a really great piece of technology that's going to do perfectly well if you guys need something like that. So, really amazing, amazing piece. Now, the next up we're going to show you is another Govee light set. And unfortunately, I am told to show you guys this live, so we're going to ignore Sheila and Sheila's video. I don't even know who Sheila is anymore. Alright, Govee outdoor lights. Look at them. This is what we're showing you. That's it. This is the outdoor lights too. This is a 100-foot RGBIC outdoor light set for $239. Now, this is a very, very large and beautiful, beautiful light set in a box. You guys see everything you get here is this box, and that's all you're getting. A cardboard. No, you're not getting a cardboard box. Come on, guys. Why would you guys fall for Sheila saying that? Inside here, you're going to be greeted with a quick user manual of how to clean it, install it, and hang it. You're also going to be greeted with, of course, a bunch of QR codes that's going to allow you to show you and walk you through it. You're going to get an accessory kit. This is where it's going to get a little funky for me because I don't have a lot of space today because I have the tables up behind me. Accessory kit's going to have all of your cabling and plugs for this, like your power plugs and stuff. Let's pop this open. Let's grab it and show you guys it. So, your power plugs, right? So you're going to get, of course, the power adapter. This, of course, is your adapter. This is the wall power plug. And this is, of course, your Bluetooth wireless controller that you guys can manually turn on and off. On the opposite side is going to be the piece that you're going to connect up to, of course, the light with that. You're also going to get, of course, a couple adapters and connectors and extender cables as well with this. You're going to get a couple chunks of those inside this kit for you guys. And that is where we're going to go with this. I'm putting this back in because we're not plugging this in. We'll show you guys the video of it plugged in that Sheila did because, let's be honest, Sheila's so much better at this because she's got a house. Sheila, I'm jelly of you. Now, with this, though, you're going to get 2 chunks of LED lighting. The 2 different chunks of LED lighting, you're going to have 50 feet per chunk with that. Now, I'm only going to pull out 1 box of these. There's no real reason to pull out both boxes of these chunks to show you guys. Now, these are going to allow you to 3M adhesive and stick these to, of course, the area, or you can actually permanently mount it. It's going to come with the screws to permanently mount it to the eaves of your actual house. It's also going to come with extra 3M adhesive tabs and, of course, all of the lighting. Now, the lighting's kind of cool because it is, of course, wrapped up in multiple chunks. These are actually your 3M adhesive LED disc, and these are the square disc. On the back is your 3M adhesive and pads. But if you guys want to, you can use the snap rings to mount it as well. And this is actually even better because it does come with the snap rings that's going to allow you to permanently mount it, but also allow you to take it off if you need. And I'm going to tell you guys, when I tell you they give you everything you need, they give you so much and then some inside here. So you don't have to worry about it. They got you covered. Now, each LED is going to produce a lot of light with this. Now, yes, I showed you guys this on here. We're going to go. You light up our lives. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. Now, with that, of course, I showed you guys the actual box. I showed you guys the packaging. I'm going to show you guys the video that I believe Sheila has of it in action. And it's going to be very bright, vibrant, and beautiful. If I can get it to close. Yeah. Of course, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. This is what I was worried about. Alright, I quit. It's over. Sometimes when I actually have to show stuff live, I feel like I'm fighting stuff, and I feel like it makes for not so fun. All right, let me grab the actual video of it in action with these outdoor lights. These are actually kind of cool. And Sheila, do your thing.
These are the Govee permanent outdoor lights, 150 feet with 75 scene modes. They're IP67 waterproof and great for Halloween and Christmas or any holiday or any celebration. They work with Alexa and Google. So
Mine actually has
these
3
are
extensions.
the white set, and they're really festive
Ooh, this
RGBIC
is dope.
lighting. So with all the scenes, they can decorate and celebrate. These are amazing.
Hey, wait a
And
minute.
you
That's not your
mount
home.
them
Whose
to your
house is that?
soffit 2 to 4 inches away from the wall. Then the wall washing is greater than 16 inches. So these are good from -4 to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's a 3M stick on the
Oh, I
light,
bet.
on the back of the light that sticks to the soffit. And there are also clips that you can put on either side of the light that has 3M stick and a screw. So these are very secure. You only have to put them up
Oh, I
once.
figured, Sheila.
They
So, guys, very beautiful, very bright, very vibrant light set. Great price point today, guys. $239, which is actually great. Mike and Jeff. Who's Mike and Jeff? Did I miss something? I work with Mike and Jeff. Who's Mike and Jeff? I must have missed something somewhere. I mean, I do have a brother named Mike. Alright, guys. Now, we're going to move on into this beautiful little light set that we are definitely going to show you guys. This is the Govee Wild Robite curtain lights. The curtain light set that I'm telling you guys, this is like a fun piece of technology to add to whatever you really want to. Now, I'm supposed to be like, oh, hey, check this out. Well, there it is right back there. Now, yes, it's slightly moving because of the wind. I'm going to get up and correct one thing real quick because I do want it to be completely separated. These are the curtain lights for you guys. Now, you guys are noticing that I actually have them set up and they're in actual usage. This is where it's going to get kind of cool because the app works so perfectly well. It comes with all the hangers that you need, and it works well. Now, I'm going to actually start doing with, let's say, let's see if I can find something. Like sunflowers, I believe. Let's see. The sunflowers will pop up. Now, it's going to block some of it, guys, because of what I'm doing. But like a lighthouse, when you click the lighthouse, you're going to notice the lighthouse working. Now, there's a lot of light in here on right now. So I'm going to kind of drop off some lighting. So bear with me, guys, as we drop out some of this lighting for you guys to kind of see it a little bit better, right? So there is some of that lighting dropped out. It's going to give it a nice feel with this on hand. Now we can do like space themes where it's going to be like space. Animals are kind of cool, like the ducky. Right there you guys can see the rubber ducky, of course, moving around. Snowmen, of course, we can do snowmen. You guys can even do video game plays, like let's say stack the squares, where it's going to start stacking the squares up and down with this. This is actually kind of cool. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do, so bear with me, guys, with this as I pop this over and I grab this, and we try to bring you on in just a little bit closer, right? Now, you guys can actually start seeing the lights a little bit better with this, right? Now, so this is what it's going to do with this. Now, it's actually very, very bright and vibrant. This is kind of cool. For those of you that want to do, let's say, like the pumpkin for Halloween, there you go. You have a bright, bouncing pumpkin. Now, remember, guys, my curtain is not completely one colored, so you're actually seeing it slightly offset. If it was a little bit different colored, it would look more bright, more vibrant. Meteor showers, of course, you guys can do like the meteor showers tracing and all of that in between. Where I have fun with it is I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to grab the AI control. I'm going to do voice control, and I'm going to say Dragon Blogger logo. It's going to pull up a Dragon Blogger logo or a dragon, and it's going to process it for a second because it's voice controlled. And then, of course, we're going to say use that dragon. It's going to turn it into a dragon logo for us right there, which is kind of simple and very cool. If I wanted to edit that dragon or, of course, do it different, I can. Now, we can also do, of course, sketching. And I can say, let's do the high symbol, and of course do that. And then, of course, we can just click apply, and it's going to write out the word high. Now, it's not the best handwriting because, well, I'm writing it, and that's the way it's going to work. Where it's even better is there's a gallery. So inside this gallery, you can do like regular images where it's going to be like swords. We can do like Pac-Man guys, characters right there. Or we can do, of course, the Pac-Man actual itself, eating and going Wonka, 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 Wonka. They also have like the GIFs and stuff with this on hand where you guys can do the bouncing pumpkin up and down where it's just bouncing and moving for the pumpkin. It's a really cool piece of technology that's going to work out simply well for you. Now, with that, I know Sheila actually has a video of hers in a better setting outside in action. So let's show you guys this one as well.
Today we're taking a look at a product I'm pretty...
This is not a Sheila video. Where's the Sheila video? Oh, let's just bounce forward, guys. I'm going to tell you guys, I was actually on...
I can set this up and hang this about 9 feet high.
Yes! I actually show you guys the hearts in a second. It does do hearts. And the hearts are actually very vibrant. I will actually show you guys the hearts live. Let's see. We actually do hearts. So, let's see. Tic-tac-toe, of course. Spaceships. There's the hearts right there. So the hearts are actually really, really prominent. The hearts are very, very prominent. And I can actually, you know what? Let's go back here. Let's pull the app back up. And I will actually do the hearts. Let's do this. You actually asked a great question. Festival. We can do the festivals. Let's see here. Was it life? Life? I can't find... Oh, there's the hearts, man. Yeah, it had hearts. Definitely saw the hearts. We can do a standard big heart. Look at that. Big old dancing heart. We have festivals where it has like an exploding. The heart explodes. Life. We can do life where we can actually do like a cake. Yeah, it's got plenty of stuff. I believe in the scenes, though, there's another heart, though. I can't remember where it's at, though. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, right here, Valentine's Day. So this is going to be those dancing hearts that are actually pretty prominent. So, yeah, it's a really cool set. I actually like these. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, though. They are not going to stay where they're at right now because they're actually blocking my curtain. But they are here for, of course, you know, today and Prime Day. So, really, really cool piece. But yeah, definitely has hearts. I'm going to put the pumpkin back. Let's go back. I have mine set up for regular white light, and that's where we're going to leave it. So, Govee, guys, phenomenal, phenomenal price points. Now, I need to turn some lights back on. I need lights. Lights. All right, guys. For those of you that did not see my post yesterday, let's just tell you guys, I got me a new car. And I'm having fun driving it everywhere. I mean, look at that guy. Just look at him. He's like getting road rage, telling people to get out of his way. But he's also zooming around on his car. We're going to talk about this, guys. This is actually a new product from Fantech. All right. Fantech dropped a product for the kiddos. This is the Fantech 12V N7 Pro Electric Wiggle Car. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this is the 007 of cars, right? And I'm not kidding, it's the 007 car. This is for ages 3 and up to 150 psi, or 150 pounds. You heard me correctly. A 150-pound kid can sit on this. Now, what I'm going to tell you is I exceed that 150 pounds by quite a bit. And I was sitting on it, and I was actually having fun with it. But what I'm going to tell you guys is it does have a power cable. It has to be recharged. It does, of course, and is motorized. Comes in 3 variations. We have the purple variation. There is, of course, a blue variation, a green variation, and, of course, a yellow and black. The yellow and black is almost like a bumblebee, right? It is a 2-in-1 electric wiggle car. So you guys can wiggle it to make it activated, or you guys can hit the pedal to get it rolling. If you use the pedal, it's not going to go super fast. I think it's like 2 miles an hour on low most speed, 3 miles to 4 miles max on max speed. Now, it is a 45-watt motor. It also, of course, has Bluetooth built in. The Bluetooth is going to allow you to connect it up, and it's going to allow you to pair music to it so the kids can listen to music as well. It is a 12-volt rechargeable battery. It has a 10-inch seat, and of course can do anywhere from 20 to 69-inch person max payload. This is the pink and purple little scooter. On the bottom, it's got, of course, the reversible wheel. It's got, of course, these very beautiful and light-up wheels. If we can get you guys to see it, it lights up. So these are light-up wheels. They light up and glow as they move for you. So down here is, of course, the charging port, and that's where you're going to do it. This is for forward. This is for reverse. Now, the power button is also on the bottom next to the charging port, so you actually have to turn it on. Once you have it on, you guys can now step on the wheel, and you guys can see it start spinning. So, fully electric, guys, has, of course, the back wheels. The back wheels light up, too. They're just simplified little products back here that light up. Very cool little piece. Now, right here, got a horn. You hold it down. Of course, it has to be on to actually activate all this. Oh, let me find that switch again. Music mode. Of course, tap it. It has a horn, a honks. Tap it again. Has a honks. Tap it again. Turn it off in music mode. Double tap. Sets it into, of course, speed mode. The steering wheel, of course, is nicely well done and very, very easily set. I'm going to tell you, I'm 200 plus pounds, and I sat on this and did not break it, and it can hold my weight. Now, do I recommend somebody that big sitting on it? No, but hey, if you aren't a big kid at heart, what's the point? This is 29% off today. Normally $170. It's $120 for this. This is a really cool little piece for the kids. And I actually have a child in mind for this that this is actually going to go to, so it's kind of cool. Large seat, though. Look at the size of that seat. That's why I knew I could sit on this without a problem. I know I'm not going to have a scale that tell you. I know exactly what I weigh. I'm not scared of my weight to tell people. I'm over 200 pounds. I'm also 6 foot, so 200-pound guy. You know, happens. Large, cool piece, guys. Look at this from Fantech. Fantech's really going out there, guys, making stuff that I don't see Fantech do. So, children's toy. The wheels are polyurethane, guys. It does have what's called an ejection pin, not included in the hole. You guys can actually add an ejection pin to disconnect it. It's going to take you about 10 minutes to connect it up and build this piece. So it does take a little bit to put it together. You have to add the steering wheel and the actual connections of this as you need. So, really, really simplified, very beautiful piece, up to 150 pounds, 66 inches max weight, height, though. Let's be honest, that was bigger. Well, it's a cool piece. I already threw the box away, Sheila. Box is already gone. Oh, did I show you that? Hold on. Let's back up. Remember I said it's the 007 version? Look at that. I'm Bond. James Bond. the 007 variation. This is the N7 Pro. They also have the classic green. And of course, they have, I believe it's like a 6-track vehicle, which is actually kind of cool too. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's got a light on the front. I didn't notice it had lights. What? It's got lighting? Check it out. It's got headlights. Dude, I didn't even notice the headlight. What? No way. Alright, I found some new stuff. I didn't know I had a headlight. Oh boy. Yeah, late night cruising. Take the kids wherever they need to go. Alright, let's hop over. I did not have time to grab everything, so I was supposed to show you guys some EXA products live. We're gonna do videos. Headset is. We're gonna talk about the Star Engine S's. I believe Phil's got a set of these as well. The Star Engines are some of the most thickest and comfiest headsets I've done to date. Now these are the Star Engine S's. These are a wired headset. It does have a detachable microphone. These are 3.5 millimeter connector with 50 millimeter drivers. The earmuffs are over an inch thick on the earmuffs. Now these have what's called dual chamber drivers. The dual chamber drivers are going to change out the way the sound is produced through the device. It does have, of course, a 3.5 to dual 3.5 connection with this. Hey, that's I blink. Yeah, did you at least get rid of your truck? Now the immersive 3D surround sound in this is actually well done. I'm gonna tell you, the sound quality of the EXAs actually do phenomenally well for producing that lifelike 3D surround, or of course the effect to make you feel like you're in a surround effect. This has EXA Voice Peer technology. The Voice Peer technology is going to allow you to actually speak into it while blocking some background noise, so your friends can actually hear you when you're in chat and they don't hear the static or you like just having the fan on. It's still going to pick up some. It's not going to pick up all of it, but some of it is out there. Now, 50 millimeter drivers, comfort all day, but it's a price point. These are literally $39 today. Normally $70. They're 43% off. That's actually a really great deal. What can I say about EXA? EXA is a phenomenal. Well, the Jets coach is... I don't watch football. I don't know what you're talking about. And of course, Phil, he never wants to come and do his job. So EXA, what can I say, guys? Really cool. Next up is another EXA product. This is the E9000 Pros. Now, the E9000 Pros are another price point headset. They're coming in at about $36 today, normally $50. They do have EQ settings with, of course, the app control. Now, with that, this actually can be connected up in a multitude of ways. First and foremost, with, of course, the USB to 3.5 connection. It is, of course, a very cool noise-canceling mic with 7-point surround sound testing. Now, it does, of course, have multiple 50 millimeter drivers connected into this. Now, the ear pads on this one are a little less than a ½ inch, but they are still very thick and very comfortable with the memory foam earmuffs. You can actually do adjustable hinging on this to adjust it out as well. The connectability is going to be USB-A for like PCs and laptops. The 3.5 cable will be for like your Xboxes and your PlayStations and your mobile devices and vice versa. The detachable microphone does, of course, have that noise canceling that's going to do well with, of course, that Voice Peer pickup and that cardioid mic. Now, 50 millimeter drivers, dual chamber drivers is going to produce that sound quality with this, but does, of course, do well. It's a simplified plug-and-play style connection. Very simplified. Does come with a 2-year warranty, 30-day money-back guarantee that they offer on there for that with the EXA stuff. But really promising product. I love the Pro wired versions, but I'm going to tell you, there also wireless versions are even as more amazing. Any questions about those guys? It does have colorful LEDs if you need to see the red lighting and all of that on hand. Also comes in a white variation if you need to, or get their friend rares. So really, really amazing. I believe we're doing a mic test right
Now
here.
the cool part is, guys, when
There's
you're
your mic.
playing some gaming, like Red Dead or something, you hear it.
Somebody
You
should
hear the
order me
footprints a
lunch.
lot faster, a lot quicker. Now the one thing that is left to be desired, if you're using the USB-C to USB cable like I am doing right now, it's a little short.
I'm
Would have loved
hungry.
it a little longer, but you could go out and get yourself one of those cables. Just make
So right there, guys, great sound quality microphone, perfectly set. If you need something like that, Exa's got you covered with that. What do we have? I believe we have the Ugreen. Have you guys seen this product, the little Robo, the Uno charger, the Ugreen Nexoid? This thing's kind of cool. I like this little thing.
Robot, but you just don't have the space
Yeah.
for that
Robot?
robot. Well, hey, I got you covered. This is actually the Ugreen R6 65 watt USB-C Nexoid 3-port robot. Now, this is a beautiful little piece inside this package. You're going to get this little robot. That's right, this little robot. Now, he does have some cute little feet, and of course has this nice little headband all the way around. Now, this is, of course, a multi-port connection, so you have that USB-A and 2 USB-C ports. It is a 65 watt port, but how do you plug it in and use it? Well, the cool part is the feet come off, and there is your wall plug. Now, to do this, you literally just grab a power station or your wall plug and plug it in, and you guys are going to see right there, and he's going to be like, oh, hey, there I am. I'm plugged in and ready to go. Well, that's kind of cool, but hey, let's try and plug something into it and power it up. Well, you'll need a cable, of course, for that. You'll need that cable. You'll plug it into that USB-C port right there, of course, and then you'll grab your device that you're going to plug it in. Whether it be your phones or other devices. I'm going to grab a phone and we're going to plug it in. Of course, it's going to start that and it's going to pop up and it's going to then, of course, start charging once it's
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
running everything.
That's all it takes to do that, really quick like, for that. And that's going to allow you to have 65 watts of charging capability through that. Now, when you're done, of course, unplug it and you guys are good to go. This is going to allow you to charge whatever you need in no time with that. Now, you're going to get that 65 watt, of course, GaN technology, which means it's super fast. It's literally going to take approximately about 30 minutes to charge most devices, like 0 to 50 on your MacBook Air in about 30 seconds, which is actually kind of cool. Now, remember, it's 65 watts, which means it will divide that power up between the 3 ports. If you're using the single USB-C, you're going to get that 65 watts. When you're done and you want that little robot to look cute again, put the feet back on and you're good to go.
Now, guys, this little device is going to work out great for multiple connections. And it is 65 watts. It'll be perfect for, of course, taking on a trip or anything of the sort. The look, of course, no one's going to think it's a charging port until you look at it because you have to take the feet off. The feet are magnetic, which is even better about this device. It's the price point, $32 for a 65 triple charger. Really cool. Dual USB-Cs and USB-A. 65 watts if you're using single port. If you don't use a single port and you're dividing it up, you have to, of course, divide that up. Hey, Shipperman, what's up? Bubberman, how you guys doing? Mrs. Dragon Blogger, thank you for sharing that. I do appreciate that. With that, guys, a really cool little piece. Ugreen does some amazing stuff. Now, yes, I know, guys, that the product is not clicked. My carousel is not moving for some reason. I'm trying to get it to click. It's like the app is froze. So I do know that the product is not clicked, but the app is froze. That's why I'm sitting here fighting it. Hopefully I can get it to do it. I'm trying to reboot my phone real quick. So everybody bear with me on that side. But the Ugreen robot is a really cool robot. I really love it. All right, my phone is coming back up. Let's load the app and let us see. There we go. Okay, app's working again. Well, I mean, my phone has been, it's been plugged in and on for over, 3 hours now. The phone is super, super hot. So that phone is actually an XR. It's super old. It's not a new phone. So I'm sure that phone is about to go sideways and just quit on us. And I hope not. So yeah, definitely, it might be the phone for this part with that. I have been having issues with the phone. All right, we also have iPhone 16 chargers, guys. This is a 4-pack kit. I'm not sure that Justin's going to actually have the correct video in this for us. Hopefully he does. You know what? Let's pop over here. We're going to come this, and I'm going to actually pull up the video. I know I have this video, so I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to grab the video for these chargers. Let's see if I actually have it. I know I have the videos. I know I have it. I did the video. Yeah, right here. All right, cool. We're going to show you guys the video for this. Look, it's James. So, guys, this is the 4-pack of iPhone chargers. This is a USB-C to USB-C charging pack. This is meant for your 16s and, of course, your 15s and 16s, right? With this, of course, you're going to get 4 packs, 4 cables, and 4 charging bricks. It's going to allow you to do the charging capability that you need from a cable kit of this style. Now, it's always good to have multiple cables because I'm sure if you guys have kids, you know how quick those cables come up missing. Now, this is, of course, a 4-pack that's going to allow you to do, of course, 480 megabytes of transfer speed charging with this. Now, this is an original 5-watt style charger, but does charge a little higher than that. Does come with, of course, 6 feet cables, and it comes with 4 of those 6-foot cables in this set. Now, of course, with this, it's going to allow you to do, of course, that charging in approximately 30 minutes of a half charge. It is a 60-watt USB-C to USB-C cable, though, on this. So with that, it's just a simplified packaging with it. It is, of course, MFI certified, so you don't have to worry about that, guys, of course, on hand. Perfect for your iPads and, of course, all your newer devices. Technically, you guys could, of course, connect it up and use it, but it's actually a really cool piece, simplified product, and, of course, $14 is a no-brainer. Now, we also have the WeDot, that's right, the WesDit mini screwdriver kit. Yeah,
Cool screwdriver.
there were definitely other issues, like I was clicking random products in our carousels and it was taking me to the wrong pages. Yeah, there's definitely some technical snafus and issues, and I'm sure there's other sides on the issues that we don't even want to know about. With that, we're going to stop that. We're going to show you guys this very cool little screwdriver kit. This is a 49-in-1 small screwdriver kit, right? This is, of course, from WesDit. The WesDit's going to have, of course, double-sided tips and bits. That's going to work out for pretty much all of your electronic needs, from tearing apart your laptops to your phones to your PCs. It, of course, has a cover. The cover will slide off and pop off. You'll be greeted with, of course, your handheld screwdriver that also has 49 bits. So you have your 49 bits from your Phillips to your Torx to, of course, all your specialty bits. They're all magnetic, so it actually will hold up the screws when need be. It is a free spinning device with, of course, a nice octagon little section to grip your hand on and hold, but can rotate freely. This is going to allow you to, of course, take apart your products without a problem, but while giving you all the bits on hand and accessibility for those bits. I use a lot of these screwdrivers, a lot. Like, you guys will see me tear apart PCs online. You guys will see me do videos of SSDs. I use my screwdriver bits for doing all of that. Really great option, great price point. This is an $8 screwdriver set. $8 is like literally not going to break the bank account. That's something that's going to be in the reach of everybody and it's going to help you out. Any questions? If not, we can go over to, I believe,
Kissing
a Justin
the Govee
video.
Life Mini Home
Watch 'em.
Air Purifier. So basically pretty simple. When you first get it, you take it out of the box, you open up the drum, and it goes upside down like this. Open up the drum like this. You'll have plastic around the filter. You take everything out of the plastic, out of the filter. Even the power supply is actually inside the filter when you first get it. Then all you have to do is set it right side up, plug it in, and you're good to go. Some things I really love about this air filter is it comes with a little section here where you could pop out and you could put little essential oils, just 8 to 12 drops of essential oils on this little pad, and then you can provide that fresh scent while it does purification of the air in your home. It also comes with an extra pack of those little essential oil pads as well, so you could vary up the scents. Looking at the air purifier, pretty simple on top. You've got your power button. This cycles through sleep mode, power setting 1, power setting 2, or custom user profile setting. And this is the loudest that it gets. And it's honestly not that loud on its loudest. It's like a fan, but on sleep mode, it's extremely quiet. You can barely hear it. The cool thing about this air purifier is it will detect how dirty the filter is. If you pair it with your smart app on the Govee Home app on your phone, all you have to do is turn it on, open up your Govee Home app, and then click on the plus button, and then you'll find the air purifier. And then when you see the Wi-Fi symbol blink, you just press the power button. It syncs to your Govee app. It's easy to use, and I'll show you the app and how to manage it. So you can actually adjust the settings in your app, and you have a little more control over the app than on the buttons. But honestly, you also don't need to use the app at all if you just want to use it simply in sleep mode or low power mode. The app is just useful at helping you see the filter dirtiness level and how close it is to
Carousel's
where you
not
need a
working
filter
again,
replacement.
guys. I
But
do
let's go ahead and show you
apologize.
the app. Again, very small, perfect for a bedroom or a small office. Just keep
Come
it
on.
about 8 to 12 inches away from any walls so that I could do a
There we
good
go.
job pulling in the airflow, filtering it, and then purifying the air. Now, it doesn't have an air quality monitor sensor in this air purifier, but you could pair Govee's air quality monitor sensor with the Govee Home app, and they work in tandem with each other. So if you have a Govee air quality sensor monitor, you can use that and pair it with the same app, and you can use both in tandem. So let me show you how the app looks itself. Here's what.
Now with it, guys, the app is completely free and it's a simplified thing to work. And it's going to show you guys the air quality and the readings on it. It's also going to allow you to do the fan speeds with that as well. Now inside the app, you guys can see the uptime, the downtime. You guys can see, of course, everything you know. It can actually do push notifications. When it does push notifications, it's going to indicate that you actually have better air quality of breathing or the air quality is actually good to go. This is actually going to do very, very well. And since it is, of course, a Govee app-controlled product, you always have it accessed on the hand so you know what you're walking into when you need to walk into it. Govee makes really, really phenomenal products. Now, that same app will actually run, of course, all of the Govee lights. That's right, you heard me right. It'll run the lighting. It'll run this air purifier. It'll also run the electric tea kettle that Nikita did.
Hey everyone, I made the
Now this, of course, is the Govee Life Smart Tea Kettle. This Govee Light Smart Tea Kettle is actually at 22% off. It's $69 for you guys today. And it's actually a really cool electric kettle that's going to get up to temperature. Now, 1.7 liter, 1500 watt rapid boil, 2 hours to keep warm, and it has a $10 clippable coupon on the webpage as well. Works with the app. The app is going to allow you to pick your targeted temperature that you want, which is kind of cool. It's also going to allow you to know when you hit that. It's also going to schedule it. It's got like 4 modes. Mode 1 is 212 degrees. Mode 2 is 180 degrees. I think mode 3 is like 195, and then mode 4 is like 205. Mode 1 is meant for like black tea or boiling. Mode 2 is for green tea. Mode 3 is for like oolong tea, and mode 4 is for like coffee. When you put it in keep warm mode, you actually have a timer that's set up for 2 hours. You can actually do a scheduled start time with this inside the app. You can actually do it inside the piece. When it's connected, it will actually send you a notification telling you that your tea, water, or your coffee is ready to drink. It does have, of course, a filtration system built into the nozzle, and it's going to allow you to use it. It has that nice little, of course, electric coil that's going to allow it to heat up in multiple minutes. So rapid boil means it's boiling in under 5 minutes without a problem. Real-time LCD and, of course, display with that on hand is going to do perfectly well. It's also voice controlled. So you can actually use the Govee app control Wi-Fi connection or voice controlled with the Google Hey Google and doing all of that in sorts. Again, it is Govee. So Govee is doing some smart and very beautiful things for those of you out there that need that, right? I really do like that. Great, amazing product. Perfect for those tea drinkers. It's that time of the year where even if you're not a tea drinker, your kids are going to want hot cocoa. To get a nice warm cup of coffee or cocoa quickly, you can do that with this kettle and not have a problem. It is very washable. Of course, you guys can wash that the thing out if you're just not doing just liquid. So, all right. airtight food steel containers. I'm going to stand up and I'm actually going to grab these real quick because I want to show you guys this. I use these things, so it's definitely worth showing you guys. Probably going to laugh, but we're going to show you guys what we use them for. I have these airtight food sealers from Vitomart. Vitomart. So Vitomart makes these. It's a 4-pack style. So you're going to get a full kit of these 24 pieces, about 4 different sizes. I have the large and the extra large. There are even smaller pieces. They are watertight sealed with, of course, the gasket. You don't have to worry about stuff coming out. The gasket, of course, is nice and snap loaded. And inside it has that watertight gasket all the way around. This is actually kind of cool. This piece right here will fit all 4 sizes. It can actually go and fit on there. You'll set it down there. You make sure it's nice and tight. You'll snap the edge. You'll snap the edge. And you'll snap the edge. This means you guys can pre-prep like liquids. And you guys can do soups and pre-prep them and put them in, of course, the freezer in these. Or you guys can do like your sugars, your flours, your cereals, or even your pastas. This is going to keep them nice and fresh. Now, you guys will notice that we actually have what's called Airbon Fizzes. So these are like Airbon drinks. If you guys don't know what Airbon is, you might want to check it out. But like you have a watermelon Airbon in here. It's a really cool little like drinks that's going to do well. But that's what we have in these 2 right here because we actually have quite a bit of them. But it's really cool. Now, I actually use more than just these around the house. I have a large one like this with all of our white rice. I have another one like this with all of our sugar. I have a smaller one with all of my actual barbecue mixtures for like my pulled pork. I have another one for like my steak seasonings that I make myself. It's a really great idea. Now, you guys can also do like the larger ones for like your spaghetti noodles or your macaroni noodles and everything in between. The one lid that fits all of these containers is really cool. 4 different sizes. This kit is like $32. This is an amazing kit that I'm going to tell you guys, you're going to want this kit. I mean, these actually come very, very handy. And you don't have to worry about stuff, right? This kit also comes with a labeler that you put labels on these actual devices. It comes with a chalk marker that you can write on it. When you want to wipe the chalk marker off, you wipe it off with a wet rag, and you can rewrite what the new product is on it. Now, we don't actually have labels on certain things of these, but we do have them on our others, like our sugar, my barbecue mixture. I also have a label on my cinnamon sugar. If you guys don't know what cinnamon sugar is, you guys did not have a childhood like mine. I'm just saying. Yeah, Vitomart, man. Vitomart 24-piece plastic set. I do know that I believe Sheila has a whole set of these. I think Mrs. Dragon Blogger does as well. But these are phenomenal, guys. We use these quite a bit. So much so, like I said, they're sitting in a lot of different shelves in a lot of different areas. These were the closest ones for me to grab, so that's what I'm actually showing you. I'm going to put them back down, though. Now, the one thing I will talk about with those actual pieces, if my mic cracked, I do apologize. The one thing I'm going to talk about is they are, of course, machine washable, so you can put them in a dishwasher. I don't recommend it personally. Where I'm going to tell you is, do not put the lids in the dishwashers. Wash the lids by hand. The lids are a little bit more, can deform slightly. With that, it can also deform the gaskets. So if you do wash it, make sure that it is, of course, hand-washed lids or on top of the top rack dishwasher for the lids. Now, I have noticed that even on top rack, sometimes the lids slightly can deform a little, and then you have to fight the gaskets. But they do say they are dishwasher safe. Of course, the actual containers are. It's the actual lids that I'm not going to recommend that. All right, we're going to play a video all the way through. What? No, we're not. Can't make me.
James here, and today we're taking a look at this Dream Egg D11 white noise machine for the kids or babies. This does have 11 simultaneously different noises. It does do lullaby, music, shushing, vacuum cleaner, fetal tones, fan noises, white noise, ocean, brook, fair sound, and crickets. Now, it is fully rechargeable with the USB-C to USB cable, so you can charge it pretty much anywhere. It does come with this little cool clip. This little cool clip will allow you to connect it to the baby stroller. Maybe they're...
Now, I do too. I put them on the top shelf of my dishwasher, but I've noticed that maybe my dishwasher, the water gets hotter, because my water, the water out of my faucet is like boiling water. Literally, it's that hot. I can cook rice in minutes out of my sink. So it does get extremely hot. My dishwasher runs off the hot water. And I've noticed it slightly deforms the lids. That's all I was getting at. Vacuum cleaner sound, really? What vacuum cleaner sound? Where? Oh, on this sound?
Or something else to hang it off of. Now, the white noise machine is just this small. And now when I turn this on, just right here, just like this, you're going to see that there is a night light. There's a button on the side. There's a power button, volume buttons, 32 levels of sound. If I change that, you'll see that it changes the brightness of this night light for you. Now, on the back, it does have, you're greeted with a lock mechanism to lock out the buttons so they can't mess with it, which is kind of cool. Now, what I'm going to do is change the microphone so you can actually hear this device working. So you guys, give me a second. Let me swap out the background noise removal for this. Okay, now that you guys should be able to hear this, if I turn this up, you'll start hearing the noise just like that. Now, if I hit this top button on the opposite side where all the sound effects are, you'll see that it changes sounds. It does get louder. Wow, listen to that. Lullabies. Now, I'm going to turn that off. It does have a timer, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or 90-minute timer if you want to use the timer. Cool little piece with nightlight, guys, for the babies. If you guys need from DreamEgg. Thank you for checking this video out.
So guys, just a nice rechargeable device that can work for the kids or the adults, whatever really needs to use it. You have a white noise machine with nightlight, all right? It's a cool little piece. It's a nice one. I mean, there are definitely a lot of different uses. And since it is, of course, rechargeable, can be pretty much taken anywhere on a baby stroller, car seat, or whatever you want. So give those kids that little bit of white noise and, hey, you're good to go. Now, if you've never been into a hospital or a doctor's office, you're going to notice that they use those white noise machines setting in, of course, the rooms. Now, they are meant for certain people. I'm going to admit and tell you a truth about me. I can't stand them. White noise machines drive me nuts. I do not like the sound of static. I don't know what it is. Every time I go into a doctor's office and I hear the static noise, it drives me bonkers. They say it has a nice calming effect on other people. For me, nope. I can't do it. I can't do white noise. I can't do the static, and that's always what it is. Alright guys, we're going to show you guys the Geiger Super Blocks pattern matching game that Nikita did.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you the awesome game by Geiger. This is Super Blocks. They are the creators of Super Slide, and so I'm really excited about Super Blocks because I love Geiger because they make the best brain teasing games. Now, this is everything that it comes with: a really nice user manual for how to set things up, a really nice carrying cases for the game itself and all the pieces that come with it. But of course, the star of the show here today is the actual game. It does take batteries, 2 AA batteries, and then you're good to go. All you want to do is long press this, and then you are good to start. It lights up Now what's really cool is it tells you the level. So this is 3, and it's kind of hard to see. If I turn off my lights here, maybe you'll see it a little bit better. Yeah, so you can see it a lot better here. And basically what you're going to want to do is basically try to fill out these pieces. Now it tells you what color pieces you're going to be using. So since this one is red, you're only going to be using red pieces. So using these red pieces, you basically have to fill it out. So I see that this one fits pretty good here, and then this one fits in here. And like I said, this is level 3, so pretty easy. Once you get it, basically the game recognizes
no, it's the video. It's definitely really low with this one. Now, with this, you have multiple modes. It will actually write out the level in, of course, writing, and it'll set it up, and then it will determine that you've correctly done it. Once it's done that, you can actually move to the next level, and it'll determine by the color of the blocks or what shapes you are going to need to actually do that. So level 4 to level 5, up to 100 levels or more, right? Now right there, guys, it's going to tell you which pieces or colors you're going to need. So we're going to still be using all of the red. You're going to have to figure out the shape and the design of this next pattern to set it up and actually connect it up in the proper way. So maybe you need to set that and set that there. And once you tap it in, the screen will start doing its thing to indicate, did it do it correctly? And it did. So then you pull it all back out and you go to the next level. This is actually going to get, of course, I'm at the fire department. You're at the fire department? What are you doing at the FD? Huh? I know what you said, front desk. I got the front desk area, but I had to say fire department instead. Because you're putting out fires up there, I'm sure. Now, of course, guys, really amazing options with this. It's going to help get that brain just, synapses moving. It's going to work all of those cells. It's going to get you guys thinking and all pumped up, right? Really cool idea. It is, let's be honest, $48 though. It's $48. I've been talking so much that I am now in coughing mode. And all I have is Mountain Dew, and I'm going to tell you it's the orange Mountain Dew, so it's live wire. I'm also going to be telling you guys I'm not supposed to be drinking Mountain Dew. Anybody can guess why I'm not supposed to be drinking Mountain Dew? I would love to hear it here. So Geiger, Super Slider block game, guys. Super block game, really cool. They also have the Super Slider, different variation of that. Now, we're also going to show you guys the Texas Intuitive Traveler, and I actually don't know this product. It's a backpack, I believe, so probably Merle, maybe? Merle.
Today we have a rather interesting product. It is a pet backpack carrier. So let's go ahead and get this open. Inside we have the backpack. This is going to be the bottom plate to help keep shape. And this is removable.
What?
So you can wash this after your pets tracked whatever they're going to track on top of this. This is very soft.
Oh, you're talking about me.
This is a piece of maybe light MDF.
No.
We have two broad strap backpacks.
If I have too much of it, it causes kidney stones.
A chest strip. And of course a D-ring to hang whatever goodies you want to bring. This is adjustable. The backpack is fluted for venting. And as you can see, this whole thing is opened up, which means we have to zipper assemble it. So we're going to do that. We're just going to pull this bottom up and this side over using the included zipper. And all the way around. And then repeat the process after I put this in. On the other side. So obviously we have these two zippers here, which are going to open up the entire side. Each side also has a small pouch for snacks or treats or extra leashes or whatever you want to carry. Additionally, one thing I forgot to mention is attached to the backpack is a harness clasp. That way you can secure your pet inside of the bag.
I love this video.
As well,
he cannot get the cat in the bag.
Easy
his daughter has to do it. That's funny.
Top latch right here for much more easily removing your feline or canine instead of having to disassemble the whole bag. So I have a very eager daughter and a very...
All right, guys, what you're going to see is his daughter is going to get the cat in the bag, which is kind of cool. You're also going to see the puppo in the actual video. Now, with it, of course, they're going to set the cat in there. They're going to close it up, and then they're going to show you guys how this works. Right there, the kitty's going to go in for her, but for him, that cat would just go sideways. That cat loves his daughter. So right there, of course, putting it in, we're zipping it up, and you guys can see that it is fully opened all the way around, which is beautiful. Now, you're noticing the other cat's like, well, you didn't put me in there. I want it in too. So once it's strapped on, you guys can walk around with your cat, take it to, of course, the vet, or just, travel with it in a nicely opened area. That cat is like, well, I guess I'm stuck in here. What's going on out there? Hey, that's my brother down there. Can I go down and play with my brother? Come on, let me out, guys. But honestly, Merle can't get that cat in that bag. Right there, the cat's just sitting there. The cat does not want to come out because she put the cat in there. That's actually kind of cool. Of course, now he's starting to touch it, and look, the cat's like, I don't know if I should be in here. Really cool thing. Hazel rarely wears a collar or harness. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that. Now, we're going to show you guys some EC Haga products, of course, dog steps. We're also going to
showcasing the Isiga.
Now, this is the Isiga dog steps. This is a 3-step dog stairs for like your beds or couches. Now, it does take some assembly to set it up. It is in a vacuum tight sealed bag. You're going to have to cut open the bag, and then you're going to have to cut open the second bag to release the product. Now, it is a memory foam style foam blocking set. Now, with the fabric, it's got a non-slip bottom, of course, for it to set on. It won't actually move around when it's on the ground. With that on the top, though, it actually has a removable cover that can actually be washed, which is kind of cool that they have a removable cover, right? Now, the steps do have to be formed and placed in place, can be forward down to actually be put away and stacked and moved. You will actually zip it shut to lock it in place. That way it doesn't move around with that. And that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, exactly. That cat's perfectly set for that. But only for the daughter. Let's go there. Only the daughter. Now, you're going to have to place the boards into the sides, but it does have, of course, that memory that can actually come out and be re-cleaned. You'll slide it through this. These boards will have to come back out if you ever have to wash the actual piece. Most of us are not going to wash these because the dogs, they're just dogs. They're probably going to destroy it after a while anyways, and that's just animals for you. 3 different boards, 3 different tiers. Once you have it set up, you're going to vice versa. Each one. It makes it very nice and stable for them to set on. Now, no, this is not meant for humans to step on, but yes, probably the little kids will probably use it anyways. Let's just be honest. Once you have it set up, you're ready to go. You'll put it in the position of on a couch or a bed, and then you'll have your model walk down it. Now, you'll notice that Pumpkin only used the bottom step. Of course, going up, he's going to use, of course, multiple steps and then sit there and be like, I'm a good boy. And then he's like, give me the RoboVac so I can chew it up. So right there, great little piece, great little option, guys. $31 for that if you need steps. It is an interesting design. I like it. And the cool part is you can unzip it, put it as a square, stack it away, and put it away and don't have to worry about it.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech.
As you guys heard, it's a Nate from Dragon Blogger and Tech, and he's going to show you guys the dog bed.
Isiga dog bed. Now, my dogs normally don't lay on dog beds, and it's still kind of true, but to a point. There is an exception. So my dog Ninja, he loves using pillows, just like a human does. He'll lay just his head on the pillow and the rest of his body will be wherever else. And he's been using this as a pillow. Now, he did not want to come into the video today for this product, and I understand it. He's very camera shy, but we'll go ahead and talk about it anyways. You're going to have this really nice Sherpa lining on top of it, and it's very, very soft. Now, also, it is going to have kind of like a waterproof lining around.
Okay, I have a funny Spirit of Halloween is open. Spirit of Christmas
on the edges. If you
what?
do need to take the cover
That's
off
weird.
on this, you can, because all you have to do is simply locate the zipper that's down here at the bottom, and you can see that right there you have that memory foam texture. You can take this off, and this is just going to be really good for your dogs that like dog beds. This is going to be good for small to medium dogs. On the bottom side of this, one of my favorite things is you kind of have this like little
now does have the anti-slip grip, fully washable, but it is waterproof, so you really don't have to wash it. But hey, if it does, of course, get some stains on it, it's not going to go through the memory foam padding on the inside. Does come in multiple sizes and, of course, stylings for the bigger dogs or to the even smaller dogs. This is going to be great little bedding for those dogs that like the bedding. Now, if your dog's like Sheila, not going to like it so much. But great little options for those of you out there if you need. Now, we're going to show you guys a video where Nate was daydreaming and thinking he was on the box of the design.
Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, back with another product from VinSquare. We're going to be taking a look at their ab roller. I'm not really sure where they got a photo of me, but I guess it's pretty cool for them to kind of give me a shout out on the box. So what we're going to do is just open this up and take a look at it. So if you guys are looking to start a fitness journey, something like this from VinSquare might be what you want to look into getting. So let's go ahead and just see everything that comes with it. So first of all, we are going to have our handles right there, soft touch material. Now we'll go ahead and roll on it through the video and just see everything that comes with it. You're going to have one of your extension poles right here.
It's starting to get really loud. They're paving outside on the street.
Some mat
Hopefully,
right there.
guys,
Not
it's
really
not
sure
going to
exactly what
bother
that's
you.
going to do quite yet, but we'll figure that out. Now we'll just kind of empty out the rest of the box by doing one of these numbers right here. So let's go ahead and see everything else that comes with it. Alright, so that's going to be it inside of the box. Now let's see if we can get this thing built and see how well it works. So it looks pretty straightforward so far. It looks like really all we're going to have to end up doing is really just installing this bar through here and then attaching it to the handles. So let's go ahead and try that out real quick. So it looks like the bar is going to go straight through, and then the handles are just going to slide onto this just like that. And I'm assuming what's going to happen.
Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the floor and you're going to grab your arms on it and you're going to do like sit-ups and roll. And that's going to actually work it. And it's going to, of course, work your actual abs. Now, it does come with the padding that you're going to lay down on the ground, which is going to allow you to, of course, do that rolling and exercising with it. Now, of course, you're going to do small amounts of exercises a day to, of course, achieve your goal. Now, with this, of course, this is actually a great little item at $20. So if you guys need to, right there, the VinSquare ab roller. Now, since we're on that kick of the abs and, of course, wanting to get into shape, why not check out this very beautiful digital scale? Now, this is the UVP2 Pro Smart Scale with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectability. It does work with the app. Now, there is a weight limit on this device, though. Do you know that there is a weight limit on the scale? And you heard that correct. Weight limit on a scale? Well, yeah, because to a certain point, you aren't going to be able to stand on this. And that's where they have it. Now, this will do 16 different measurements from weight to body fat to BMI to muscle mass to bone mass to water, protein, and BMR, and all those other in between. You can actually have assessments of your heart rate at every weigh-in, which is kind of cool. It does do that through your feet. U-Body 3D model, which is actually going to indicate your ups and downs and peaks, in-depth data reports, and everything else. It is IPX5 waterproof. I do not say stand on this wet, all right? If you stand on it wet, it is a glass case, then you're going to slip and hurt yourself. Just what it is. Max weight of this device is 400 pounds. Anything over 400 pounds may damage the scale, so that is where it's at. Now, multi-layer technology, of course, made for, of course, even babies or pets, perfect and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectability. The third-party app works with, of course, the Fitbit app, the Apple Health, or, of course, the other apps on hand. It has a multiple apps that you can use. Right there, of course, you got Nikita making, random people like him stand on it. And, of course, he's going to be like, oh, look, I'm so heavy. Then he's going to look at it and indicate that he is just not perfectly fit for this world like that. It's going to show his 200-pound frame. And, of course, he's going to have his height in there. And, of course, he has Hey Levante right on it. So, Really cool piece. 91 heart rate, body fat's 28.3. Indications, of course, and usability. Remember, though, it does need recharged every so often through the USB port. So Eufy body scale, perfectly set for those of you on hand. Now we're also going to show you guys the Rest Cloud.
So this product right here
Actually,
is
we're
my
not
Rest
showing you this one because it got knocked off the list because it was not available. We're going to show you guys the adjustable lumbar support. I'm running a little late, guys.
Absolutely amazing adjustable lumbar support.
All right, guys, this is the adjustable lumbar support, guys, from Rest Cloud. This is going to work out well for setting under your stomach to allow you to sleep on, of course, your stomach or other angles. You guys can even put it in between your legs to, of course, set up your legs and give you that comfort. Now, it is actually a really nice little piece, and of course, right there, comfortability with this, of course, on hand. And it's going to allow you guys to set up and do this. It is, of course, washable, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, with it, of course, you're going to have a $22 price tag on this product, normally like 30 bucks. It's going to work well. It is outer soft and, of course, inner memory foam adjustable. It's going to allow you to adjust your pad. It's going to allow, of course, you to do like stretches for 30 minutes a day. Maintain a healthy lumbar support. It is a double layered at 3 inches, single layer at 1.3 inches. The golden ratio of comfortability with this. It has a pressure relief memory foam insert as well. It is about 24 inches long by 11 inches wide by, of course, 4.5 inches thick at its thickest point. Now, it does have, of course, 2 insert pads that you can swap out and change out if you guys need. This is actually a really cool piece, of course, of technology that's going to work well for you. Now, that is, of course, the Rest Cloud lumbar support device. Now, up next, we actually have the Rest Cloud.
Here, today we're taking a quick look.
Now, we're going to jump forward because, honestly, it's a long video. This is an... yeah, I'm going to start over and start talking. Leg massager. Now, this does do the feet, the calves, and, of course, your thighs inside this piece. It actually has an extenders, and it is a left and right piece. Now, it does have the 2 extenders, 3 heat modes, and 3 modes of... 3 heat levels, 3 modes, and 3 intensities of this piece. Now, with those modes, of course, you have 10-minute fast heating, insulated piece, 12 airbag designs, so you have 13 2-inch airbags. They're going to allow, of course, squeezing in different directions and intensities around you. Now, with this, fully wrappable compression, of course, high-intensity silicone air hose, and a nice, easily readable controller. Your modes are going to be sequence, circulation, and combination of the both. You're going to have low intensity, medium intensity, and high intensity. You're going to have, of course, minimum, medium, and maximum heating for the device. Now, with it, of course, you're going to put on both feet, set it up, wrap it around, and go. Max calf is 40 inches with extender or 27 inches by itself. Or thigh. Calves about 19 inches with the extender 28 inches. Should fit a 13-inch foot with no problem without an issue. This is a simplified piece, about 53% off. And I'm going to be honest with you guys with that one. Yes, it's 50% off, but I've actually seen that on sale for that price for a while now. So I'm not calling that a big sale price. We're going to show you guys the next one that's actually... definitely is on sale. This is
here. Today we're taking a quick look at a new.
This is the Snail Axe neck and shoulder massager, guys. This is actually a really cool piece. You will, of course, pop it out, wrap it out, and start using it. It's going to have multi-directional massaging. This one works with the nodular balls. It's going to go forward or reverse. It's got 2 3-inch ball or 3-inch nodulars that rotate. Comes in 6 colors. It is, of course, going to do your neck massaging, or you guys can set it on your shoulder or belly or whatever you want. Has heating. The heating, of course, is a single mode heating. It's going to get up to temperature rather quick. It's got a dust-proof cover to actually put over, and is a washable cover for when using the heating. It has, of course, the plug-in for your cigarette lighter in your car, but don't use it while driving, only for passengers only. Guys, can be used on your waist, your legs, your bellies, or whatever you want. To get more intensity, put your arms down there, press down to give you that intensity as you need. This is actually 32% off today. It's like $39, which is a great deal for this one. Great quick heating, perfect gift, of course, with this on hand. Guys, that's an amazing little piece right there. So if you guys are looking right there, SnailX has got you covered. Now, we also have the Syncom Hand Massager. That's right, Syncom Hand Massager. Now, this is, of course, a nice little hand massager that's going to do, of course, multiple modes, multiple intensities, and, of course, heating massaging. Inside the kit, you're going to get a carrying bag, the recharging plug, and, of course, the actual device itself. You're also going to get a bag of gloves. The gloves are meant to be used for the heating, massaging, for like massage oils or the heating so you don't sweat inside the device. You're going to get about a 2-hour usage on a full charge. It's going to do about 15 minutes of massaging and then auto shut off after 15 minutes. To determine which mode you're using, you'll actually indicate with the light. It has 3 intensities, 3 modes, and of course, multiple heating levels. You're going to change between red, orange, and green for those intensities of usage for this device. Now, it's actually a really cool little piece that is, of course, omnidirectional. So you guys can use it on left or right hand. Just insert it, set your thumb out, and it's going to start squeezing around your hands to give that massage. In the middle, it has a little nodular ball. That little nodular ball is going to sit down there and help with the massage to get, of course, that tension pressure. This is actually a really beautiful piece that's going to do perfectly well for those of you out there. Now, we have the Comfy-Air Scalp Massager as well on this. So let's pop up and let's do this. Comfy-Air Scalp Massager up next. Not sure. Wow, we don't actually have a working video. What's up with that? Bear with me, guys. So that video is not working. And neither is the other one. So we're just going to talk about it really quick, guys. This is a scalp massager perfectly. It's like a little bug that's going to move around and start massaging your scalp to get that nice massage. It's going to actually be a really cool piece for you. So I do apologize that Amazon is not working. That video is not working for us. We're going to show you guys the Ocupa magnetic hand warmers instead. Let's see, Sheila video.
Really convenient hand warmers are by Ocupa. These are in purple and white. They're magnetic. They stick together. You'll always have them together. And the button there, you can have 3 different levels of heat. You just hold it and it turns on. And you can put wrist straps on so you can keep them, you know, when you're in the bleachers. You don't want to drop one, right? And these are for really cold, you know, your hands get cold, you're outside. And so you didn't bring your gloves maybe, but these will warm your hands up. And I even think of when I'm snow blowing my driveway, I don't ever get through the whole driveway. My hands freeze, get numb.
Guys, quickly gets to temperature, has of course multiple temperature modes, rechargeable, magnetically holds itself together. We'll take a USB-C cable to charge it, can be charged in a quick amount of time. If you guys need, right there for $24, perfectly set up for you guys, and of course the heating your hands. Now we're going to show you guys
this company sent us
piece. This is the Lola Rose Malachite watch. Now the Lola Rose Malachite watch is actually made in, of course, London. It is, of course, a leathered band, a malachite dial. It does take a battery to run, though. Okay. With this, of course, this is actually $129.99, which is actually a great deal. I've actually seen this watch at this price multiple times, which is kind of cool, but really great piece if you want to pick it up. It would be a perfect gift for pretty much any woman out there, or your significant other if you wanted. Beautiful gold tone, of course, casing around the actual green malachite dial. It's going to work well. Now, it does come with this beautiful case. The case does, of course, have that nice little door that can put jewelry in if you need. And, of course, the actual mirror. So if you guys need to do makeup, you actually have that mirror. Now, genuine leather band, of course, with this, it does, of course, take a watch battery. If it quits working, you guys can swatch out the swatch battery and you don't have to worry about it. Now we're all going to show you guys this very cool little tunic that Sheila did up next.
This is the Aegis Danny tunic top in carbon pink. I love the carbon pink.
Hold, this is not Sheila. Now this is the carbon pink tunic. Very cool little clothing for the women, of course, on hand. We're showing you guys the pink. It does come in multiple sizes. It does have a button, of course, front neck, which is cool. I like this. She's actually showing you guys it in action, though, if you guys want with this, right? Now, while she's showing you this video, guys, always remember to hit that follow button, hit that live notification button so you guys can see when we're live and when we're actually doing our shows. Because we do a lot of shows, and we always have great and, of course, great price. This, of course, is that beautiful little pink tunic that, of course, Astor is showing you guys right there. And now she's trying to model for you guys and doing her little thing and just giving you that look. If you guys need, right there, great little tunic. Now, we're going to show you guys an oversized wearable blanket. Did not realize this was in the show today, or I could have showed you guys it live.
Today we're taking a look at this very beautiful.
Now, this is a James video. All right, James video, and I'm telling you, this thing fits.
James here, and today we're taking a look at this very beautiful wearable blanket from Bedsure. Now, this is an oversized wearable blanket with, of course, a hoodie. Now, this hoodie goes into activation mode, and you guys can go into monk mode if you really want to, or just hide from the world. Now, it is, of course, a double line style. It does have a Sherpa lining, polyester blend. Very soft and very, very soft on the skin, I'm telling you guys. Now, the really cool part about this actual piece is it is an ocean blue colorway, and it does have some pockets. Now, like I said, it is double lined, so you do have that nice Sherpa feeling that's going to keep you nice and warm during those winter months, but it also has that hoodie, so when you first get out of that shower, you don't have to worry about your hair being wet and being hit in the wind.
Hello, Gary.
If you guys need a wearable blanket like this, Bedshure's got you covered with this one right here.
So, guys, if you need a wearable blanket, hey, right there, got you covered, actually at a great price point at $28. Now, we have one last product, and this is actually Room Dividers. Not sure who did this.
The Room Divider, and it's very long. It's a Misty Mountains background. So this is 9 feet tall and 5 feet wide. So it's a little too long for my room, but that's okay because I'm going to use it for streaming, so I can put a shelf in the front and I can roll it out of the way if I want to. It does not come, it just comes with the grommets. It doesn't come with the track or anything. You have to provide your own track, but even the shower to the left where the starfish are, I could use that as a shower curtain, you know, with a liner on the other side. But I really like this as a heavyweight material. I haven't steamed it yet. I haven't used it yet, but I have it up. And, you know, if I do a vertical video there, it will just show that area with the shelves and everything behind. I think that's...
Now, guys, there are, of course, 7 different sizes. 7 foot by 4 foot, 8 foot by 5 foot, 8 foot by 10 foot, 8 foot by 15 foot, 9 foot by 5 foot, 9 foot by 10 foot, and 9 foot by 15 foot wide. There are, of course, 20 different color variations as well. These are $82 right now. They're normally $102 because they are Room Dividers. Now, if you need something like that, definitely check it out. They got them with that, which is actually kind of cool. It's a really great little piece right there. Now, with that, that is the last product I have today. I want to thank everybody for being here. Hopefully you guys stick around. Blake will be coming up in a little bit. So you guys are going to see Blake streaming very, very shortly. And then I will be back later tonight with the Jack restream as well. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go eat some lunch and probably take a nap for the day because I've been here streaming for quite a while. I have not moved from the screen for over 5 hours. Guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys on the next show. Later, everybody.